Now we are going to start our group discussion. The topic is importance of reading newspaper.
Reading newspaper is very much important for our daily life. Especially it is very much beneficial for our student. It increases our vocabulary power and also grow our reading skills. We can know through newspaper we can know about regular current affairs like sports, so many accidental news, etc. So I think reading newspaper is very much important, and it helps to know about so many unknowing things in our daily life, and we can also know so many newses that we can't get we can't get through TV, and it helps to know so many things. So let me tell my opinion on this topic. So reading newspaper every day is a really good habit, and this is really good for the youth because we all should have the knowledge of what is happening around us every day. So for this, the newspaper is the source, one of the source. So we can know so many things from the newspaper, like, and it is also helpful to increase our reading skills, to increase our knowledge, and it is also helpful for the business persons, from because from the newspaper they can know so many prices of many things. So that's why the newspaper is very required. And also we can create our knowledge on many topics like the politics, the film industry, and any other accidents or any cases, any police case or etc. So that's why reading newspaper is very necessary. And also as we are Bengali, so the Bengali language is our mother tongue. So if though we in spite of reading the Bengali newspaper, we should also read the English newspaper because it will help us to increase our reading skills in English language, and we can tell the English language um, more fluently if we read the English newspaper every day, and it also helps us to know many general knowledge and our vocabulary skills. So that's why the English reading newspaper is really necessary. So let me tell about this topic. So newspaper has a great importance in our daily life. We all should read newspaper at least a particular time in our daily life, and because it has a great importance in our life, and by reading newspaper we can increase our reading skill, we can increase our fluency, and we can increase our vocabulary part also. So I think for this reason newspaper is very essential for us, and besides this newspaper helps us to gather so many knowledge uh, about our society also. We can know about our daily incidents, and we can know about the weather report and so many news. So I think newspaper is very important for us. Thank you. So let me tell something about this topic. Reading newspaper is very important for everyone's life because it has a great importance in our life. Newspaper helps us to earn knowledge from in politics, sports, etc. and we should learn English newspaper because uh, reading English newspaper is very much important because we can get so much knowledge. We can get so much knowledge on grammar by reading English newspaper, and newspaper helps us to know about the whole world. So I think that reading newspaper is very important.
Reading newspaper is very important. It is good habit to read. Newspaper is very strong and medium to broadcast news. Nowadays, people are watching and reading newspaper in their phone or TV. It is a bad habit, but newspaper when we read newspaper, it also helps us to grow our reading skills and improves our knowledge and makes us confident. Correct. Let me tell about this topic. Newspaper is very essential thing in our daily life. Newspaper gives us many information about our education. Also, and we all we know many things uh, about our education, political, economical, many things in through of newspaper. Newspaper is also uh, uh, the source of getting a job. The companies ad in newspaper and we connect with them and get job. Newspaper is very important to our English reading. We know many words, new types of English word, and it also be very great to improve our vocabulary and many things. Importance of reading the newspaper is very important in our daily life. Reading newspaper is a very good habit. We should learn. We should read in newspaper every day because it improved our knowledge and improved our reading capacity. We all know variety types of things with reading newspaper. Not only our country, we also learn variety things in our world, what is happening in surround us, and we all types of accident cases and politics matter we learn, and it helps to gain our knowledge. It's very important to student for different types of language, different types of words we learned. So it is very important for us. In my opinion, reading newspaper is very important in our daily life. Now newspapers are bought out in many languages in our country. It's provide us millions of general knowledge. It is very helpful for us, and we should read newspaper. It is increases our vocabulary skills and reading skills. Also, newspaper is a history for one day in the world. Thank you. Let me share my opinion about this topic. I think reading newspaper in the morning with a cup of tea is a very good habit, and everyone should have this habit because reading newspaper always means you get to know everything that happened the day before and that is currently happening to the world and to our country. And you can also get so many informations about many things that is happening, like you can get the information of latest movie releases, and you can also get the information about so many kinds of advertisement and many things. Newspaper is not only the only source of learning the true news, it is also source of many important advertisements that we may need in the future. It may be some new shop is opening near you, or there may be so many kinds of movies available, the TV channels, etc. Information always comes in the newspaper.
And newspaper is also very essential for the police department, as it has many kinds of information of the day, and it is always accurate. We can see many kinds of fake news circulating throughout the social media and throughout the fake news apps in our mobile phone. We can save our time by reading the newspaper to get the correct news and not waste our time and get anxious over some fake news. Because if we read the newspaper, we will already know the correct news, so we will not be deceived by the fake news of the mobile phone. So I think reading newspaper is always a good habit, and it is also very good for your vocabulary, because you get to learn so many things. You get to know so many new words about from the newspaper, and in the next conversation you can also use those words and use those topic to start the conversation with someone. So it is also very essential for communicating, and there are so many more importance of newspaper. So I think this is all I know.
You have told about the importance of newspaper very well. But one thing I should tell here, that although you have explained here about the importance of newspaper, you guys don't follow it. I think so. Because nowadays mobile phone always is in our hand, and we are getting so many news instantly through social media. But guys, one thing you should be alert, the news of social media is not authentic in all the cases. So you should read newspaper to get the authentic news. It is the indispensable part of our life. Without reading newspaper, we should not allow a day to go, because we can get the knowledge of job advertisement. Everybody, for every requirement, they follow newspaper. You know, in your class 11 you have read that for any sale or any purchase, you have learned how to give the newspaper advertisement. So for you, if you require flat, if you require any two-wheeler or four-wheeler, all the cases, those who want to sell, they are giving advertisement. Those who want to buy, they are giving advertisement. In the marriage purpose, you can follow it also. And other cases, you can know the culture of your country and abroad. You can get, you have already mentioned about the film industries, movies, and you can get political news. And students who read, you have already mentioned the English newspaper, because their reading habit will be improved. If they reading loudly, they will be able to improve their reading habit. Nowadays students cannot read English properly. Those who are coming in the higher classes, who is my student, I am following from class 5 to class 12 to read the text, but others are not following thoroughly. If the students is admitted in class 8 or 9, even 11, 12, they are unable to read the English text. It is very ridiculous, because reading English is a very good, actually, to know the English language. You have to read it properly. So if you read the newspaper, you will have this quality of reading properly. And you have already mentioned about that you will come to know about the so many new vocabularies. And not only you have to know that, you have to note down 2, 3, 4 every day. There are lots of new words, but you should not go for that, because you will not be able to memorize the whole thing. But 3, 4 or 5 you take and you use in your daily life. And if you are unable to use, you write diary before going to bed and use in such words. Only then you will be able to improve. And through newspaper, you have already mentioned, I have nothing more to tell. So many accidents, so many untoward incidents, so many good incidents, your country and abroad you are getting. And those who are interested in games and sports, they are getting the news. Those who are interested in political, they are getting news. So it is the unique habit of reading newspaper daily. Thank you.